Okay, so. Yay! After figuring out how OBS works! Oh, dear God. Welcome to Nightmare City. Okay, what am I gonna... Oh. What am I gonna do? Ah! Okay, that's a good idea. Give me a... Alright. I assume this is the point I should... So, I'm just gonna talk for a little. Blue, I really appreciate your work, okay? You've done so much, even if you might not see it that way. And from me, and I'm sure everyone else, we really appreciate it. And to everybody else in the server, I appreciate you guys too. I guess I have some explaining to do. I don't know if you saw my post in your serious chat on the Discord, but I'm fairly certain that I've got multiple things running around in my head that shouldn't be there. Call it paranoia, call it depression, call it whatever you want, but I haven't been as active as I'd like to be, and I regret it, because you guys are just the best. You're lovely people to hang around, and if it wasn't for me just having these issues, it would be amazing to just talk. And I have to give major props to people who have been helping me with this. Grant, if you see this. HAOR for supporting me when I told everyone. Blair for helping me understand. He didn't have to say much, but just being around him helped me, you know, put stuff in its place, really. I guess there's one more person I have to thank for me coming out of my funk. And that would be you. Because it's so hard to think about the bad in the world when you're so focused on the good. When you're just enjoying yourself, when you're relaxing, when you're happy, when you're smiling, you don't think about why you were sad. You don't think about why you could be sad. And watching your stuff and watching your ups and your downs and your in-betweens has, I don't know, it's lifted this weight off of my chest. And it's really nice. And that's what I'm doing this for. It's a big thank you to everyone. I'm getting emotional. Oh boy. I gotta slow my heart rate. It's starting to hurt my chest. Oh. I honestly don't know what to say. I really appreciate you guys. All of you. And I might not talk much to all of you, but I honestly do. Even if you've never met me or really talked much with me, I still appreciate you for being around. Because you've created something that nobody else could have. You've done something so special to so many people, but it's only a specific thing that we all could have done together. If this was anybody else, we wouldn't have this. We wouldn't be the group of people that we are. And that's what matters. Something that I will take to heart that HAOR said to me is that you have to be you. Because nobody else can be. Now, you know, he might not remember it, and he might check back. It was Oh boy, it was a while ago. It was, I think it was back before you started Star. I could be wrong, but I do remember him saying it. Even in the few voice chats I've been a part of, just talking with everyone was nice. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm a single child, no siblings, so it's just me a lot of the time. And with not really having a dad anymore, and just working with my mom, the card that she can be, I'm not sad. I don't dislike the fact that it's only her, but it gets lonely. I'll be honest. And even if I might not, directly know you people, you all give me that sense of, like, family. Which, it's hard to explain after not having one for a while. So I really appreciate all of you. I'm gonna start choking on tears. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting emotional. This has also gotten me out of my excuses that I've been making for so long. And I should really go back to video making. Going back to doing things that are making me happy. And I stopped doing that because I've kind of been thinking down on myself a lot recently. And, well, kind of broken me out of that funk, and hey, now I have OBS, so now I don't have an excuse not to work. Thank you. Now, might not be what you expect, but, I'm gonna do a little something. Because I know how much you, Blue, love your beautiful white boy Remy, but I'm gonna do something for me. Now, I know I'm going to regret this very quickly, but I'll only do the opening part just to save you all the ear strain. I woke from uneasy dreams, looking at an unfamiliar ceiling. Just for a moment, I wondered where I was before the events of last night all came back to me. After a good stretch, I looked around the room, illuminated by the sunlight coming in from the window. Outside, in the distance, the portal I had emerged from proudly stood on the peak of a small hill. Getting ready, I noticed something lying on the table. It was the note Remy had left for me in case I needed anything, along with his own home phone and work number. There are also some numbers for delivery of food and other necessities, as well as emergency and even janitorial services. I certainly thought of everything, even though I know I had to wonder what a dragon plumber might look like. My musings were interrupted when the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, I was met by yet another dragon. This is the part where I cut. What I'm doing is, yeah, no. Alright, I'm gonna stop there before this gets long-winded. I just wanted to see Addie again. I love her. She's the best. But one more thing I want to do before I stop doing what I'm doing is this. I need to give major thanks to certain somebody we all know. I really appreciate people doing art for me. I actually really love both of these. So, Mulk, and I know you're in there, and I know you're somewhere, but I just personally like to thank you so much for, well, giving me some beautiful art. I really appreciate it, okay? So, thank you. So, Mulk, if you see this, along with everybody else, I really appreciate the artwork. It's beautiful. Now, something you all probably could have figured out, but Delphox is by far my favorite starter Pokemon. I love her to death. She's just adorable, and I love her. So I really need to thank you for doing this art for me. And with that, I will be wrapping up this little thing. So, thank you for listening and hearing me out. I appreciate it.